Так, ну что ж, всем привет. Буду я проходить сюжет сейчас. Где этот сюжет? Вот он, вроде, да? Да. Будем проходить сюжетку. Так что, в принципе, приступим. Выбил, конечно, я себе эту женщину, потому что она мне до этого нравилась, когда она выходила, ну не вышла еще там месяц, когда там были эти всякие видео и так далее. Мне она понравилась. Как я посмотрел ее на трейлер, я был, о, блядь, точно надо брать. Так что я ее выбил. Говорят, что лучше ей C2, ну, у меня столько денег, ой, денег, блядь. Столько гемов нету. Так что я просто ее выкрутил и выкрутил ее на оружие. Ну, возвысить я её не смогу, потому что у меня это еще нету. А это, блядь, ну, это я не хочу пока что фармить, потом пофармим. В любом случае, она суппорта не дамагер у меня. Хоть я ее могу я так, ну, если не ошибаюсь, ей лучше типа для дамага это. Ну, с этой она тоже может дамажить. Так что да. По факту я могу собрать и суппорт, и дамагером. Ну, суппорт все-таки больше. Лучше ей будет подходить. Так что да. Артефакты у меня говно. И тем более, все равно, в принципе, пофиг, созвездия нету. По факту ей лучше бы это повысить, чтоб она это срезала сопротивление. Ну, мне лично пока что хватает и срезать 9, сколько там, 9% она снимает, сколько? 9%, да. Этого мне хватает, в принципе, так что... Кстати, еще, так, секундочку, еще. Говорят, что может быть английской озвучки не быть, так что я на всякий случай, если ее не будет там, то я японскую скачал. Потому что либо китайская, либо японская, они вроде прикольно звучат. Корейскую я не слышал, по-моему, так что японскую на всякий случай скачал, если не будет озвучки. Нет, говорят, что она там есть, но некоторые местами пропадает. Так что да. Так, ладно, давайте отслеживать. И я кое-что сейчас сделаю. Секунду. Вот так вот убираем. Так, хоп, погнали. Ой, а я только увидел, тут есть закузи. Прикольно. Ну, у людей сюжет на 6 часов, и у меня, скорее всего, где-то плюс-минус так же. Ну, на минус 4, на минус 1 час где-то, наверное. Надеюсь, музыка и все эффекты будут нормально слышать, потому что я не помню, какие старые настройки у меня были. Так что да.
I see. Thank you so much. The adventure is...
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength, since we're facing the same enemies. I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss.
All right. Thank you so much.
Ну, пока озвучка есть. Ну, это, в принципе, пока обычные персонажи.
Ah, you two have come just in time. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, so the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and once we receive word of enemy activity. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus. So please also take a chance to relax.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally stop and take a break. Paimon knows that. It's not like Paimon just wanted to...
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. Once the disaster is over, everyone will
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has got.
О, качина. А, ну, я уже слушал.
Hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now?
Да, озвучки нету. Шпирахон собирает. Да. Так, а вот мне вот интересно, озвучка пропала только на обычных, блядь, или на пятизвездников есть вообще?
Wow, so we'll finally get to meet Shilonen, the legendary forger of ancient
Ну да, непривычное озвучение. Блять, а мне нравился ее английский озвучка, ну ладно.
Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden.
За дымом и зеркалами. На этой теле, походу, задание проходит. Свет в другой мир. Чего, блядь? Крышит ли? А, ну да. Там же она это... Ну, блядь, ну давай. И это... Приостановлено. Я просто не знаю, как она работает, ни разу не пользовался ей. Просто где-то здесь ивент вроде связан с Ли. Так что... Так, ну если сейчас все не будут разговаривать, то я все-таки на японскую переключусь. Если некоторые, то в принципе... Ладно, сейчас посмотрим, будет ли она разговаривать или нет. Вроде да, вон она стоит. Ну как, будешь разговаривать? Да.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one... No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we need to forge, and she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient, but I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and, Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, but, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me...
It's impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all performed outside of Natland.
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab, even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin...
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone, yet she's still entrusted the task of forging...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the...
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull the...
You mean you're already...
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable... In other words, the order is an affirmation...
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver lining?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feel... I don't know. That requires... We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person...
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirit speaker's stone to... A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. Paimon should...
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constant... I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and... No...
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before?
Well, yeah. At the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split.
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, see, I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking.
Alright, Kaniche is a seasoned negotiator. I trust it. Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we...
Да.
Sounds good. We'll take a...
Мне вот интересно, это так с 4 звездочными или со всеми? Потому что если с 4 звездочными, то окей, но как-то слышать их все-таки хочется, блядь. Ну, какие-нибудь, давай разговариваем. И все, ушел. Сука. Ладно.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kaniche. It's just that you're probably the only... Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us.
Вообще не говорит. Бля.
See, Lolly knows him too?
Given how the Masters of the Night Wind love to babble about dreams and revelation, I've never met Auroran, but if they consider...
Да.
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lolly...
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate...
Yeah. Plus, we kind of...
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan. As expected of... Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's... Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple...
Да, озвучки нету. Не, подожди. Давай японскую включу. Хотя мне интересно, некоторые, какие еще персонажи не разговаривают, блядь. Раз, два. Да. Японская Паймон, по-моему, блядь, пиздец какой-то нахуй. Минус уже. Ну ладно. Давайте проверим, будут ли Ну, нет, они должны, потому что английская озвучка только заделась. А эти не должны задеться. Давайте проверим. Проверим. Блять, ну и голос.
旅人パイモン残念ながらシトラリからの返事はまだないよ。
返信がないって。
シトラリは一筋縄ではいかない。変わった性格をして聖火競技場に行って待ってみよう。会えれば話せるかもしれない。
それもそうか。
ここ。Эх, да, английская озвучка пиздец. Ну ладно. Проверим. Следующий, не помню, Ситлан, как следовало ждать, не оказалось.
誰もいないぞ。
よく考えられた提案だと思った。
だってこれはエンジンの命令なんだぞ。そいつだってエンジンの民なんだろ。
民？ 私からすればマービカは確かにリーダーだけど、そこに超えられないただ要望を出すときはいつもすんごいきた。
エンジンは強いのにあんまり尊大なイメージもない。でもそのグラスバーバってやつは偉いからって人を無視するなんてさすがにひどすぎるぞ。みんなすごいすごいって言うけど結局返信もしてくれなかったんだぞ。おいらはそんな年寄りには絶対なりたくないぞ。
へえ、そんな風に思ってるのね。
うわー、誰だ。急に耳元で。
年寄りのおばあちゃんなんだから耳元でささやくのが精一杯でもしょうがないでしょ。か弱い老人が他にストラリ？
お前がストラリか。お前って
グラスバーバって重要なのは黒曜石であって、小説でもよくあるでしょ。見た目は若いおじいさんとか、見た目は少女なのに百戦錬磨の英雄だとか。何その顔。こんなおばあちゃんは見たことない？別に若作りじゃないのよ。ほら、厚化粧もしてないでしょ。言い忘れてたかも。ストラリは若いけど、ばあちゃんなんだ。忘れてただけだし、みんなとっくに受け入れてるから。
失礼だけど。
まあ、レディーに年を聞くなんて本当に失礼。
悪かったぞ。あまり謝りたかったのに話せば話すほど混乱して。おいら。
ストラリ、呼んだのはうちだから、責めるならこの子たちじゃなく。もういいって。そんな真面目な空気にされたら、キーニチが届けてくれた手紙を読んだ時点で来るって決めてたの。でもそう決めた。でも出かける前にちょっとしたトラブルに遭っちゃって、よくあることでしょ。で、さりげなく登場しようと思ったけど、みんなはもう話し始めてるし、どのタイミングで謝ればいいかわからなくて。しかもよくよく聞けばとにかくそういうこと。グラスバーバの葛藤な。
ばあちゃん、なんでそんな顔するん。さっきのが気まずかった。
永遠の主の人が言ってた付き合いにくいってこういうこと？なんか人付き合いが下手っぽいっていうか、挙動。とにかく本題に戻りましょう。シロね、コメを今回はかなり特殊な状況なんだ。なるほど。マービカ様は外の人のコメを作ってほしい。そういえば君たちオロルンのことはもう聞いているのよね。幼い頃からおとなしい子だったから。
おいらたちはまさにそのために来たんだぞ。オロルン、
君旅人でいいかしら。こっちに来てちょうだい。顔をちゃんと見せて。人々は富のために争いをやめないけれど、君は黄金を超えた。人々は雷帝と怒涛を恐れたけれど、自由を求める疲れた魂よ。最も鮮やかな色彩、君から見たものよ。君はみんなが思っている以上にたくさんのことを経験してきたのね。そして誠実な英雄の心を持って。動かないで。何か。
なんだよ。おいらを脅かさないで
散りなさい。はい。八神の国から帰ってきた君の体には魂の残留物がついてたわ。
幽霊をちょっと
そこまでひどいわけじゃないけど、放っておくと精神が不安定になったり。払ってもらえてよかったね。お安いご用よ。シロね、君たちの計画に乗るわ。オロルンを見。
八神？おい、大霊にじゃないのか？
これほど重要なこと、部族の大霊には決められないもの。 異邦人に古名を作れるか。八神は八神の国を管理する古の生命体で、常に成果。
なるほど。簡単に言うと大霊よりも
それはちょっと違う。誰が話を戻すけど、八神が深い眠りについた今、八神の意志脱婚のような儀式を行うにはいくつか用意しな。
じゃあうちが行くよ。いろいろいりそうだし。地元。
よし、じゃあオイラたちはシトラリと一緒にオロルンを探しに行こうぜ。
相手はファデュイなんだし、くれぐれも。
無理はしないぞ。
こっちはあの悪ガキを探さないとね。今日は遅刻しちゃってごめんね。実は来る前にあの子は一人で暮らしてるんだけど、拠点にある壺が壊れてたの。部屋の中には刃物を使った跡もあったけど、ナタの武器じゃなく。
誰かが部屋に入って
でも野外でミツムシを飼ってるだけの子を誰がわざわざ別にオロルンに火がないって言ってるわけじゃないのよ。でもまあとにかく早くあのぶしつけなお願いをして本当にごめんね。
オイラたちにも。
ええ、まずはオロルンが。
Да, японский пиздец непривычно для меня. Ну-ка, вот мне вот интересно, вот. Я вот пока вот хочу посмотреть, у кого озвучка пропала, у кого нет, вот просто по приколу. Пока что на английской озвучке посижу. Потом как... Не надо. Вот как посмотрю все озвучки, ну какие будут. По приколу, в принципе, ладно. Японскую оставлю. Хотя хотелось бы все-таки английскую, потому что мне пиздец как непривычно, конечно. Ну-ка, она разговаривает. С нами же вроде пошла, да? Да, с нами. Ну-ка.
This is the spot.
Да, она разговаривает.
An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or, however, I doubt anyone would believe me.
Can each say that she's a big name in that land? Feels kinda weird to.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant. And the people of the tribe, he learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole Oh well, let's keep looking. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time. And since they were disturbed, they secreted a special. Let's follow the phlogiston.
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally. Here, give me your hand.
Give me oh.
Huh? How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. But when I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down a...
Over here, this way! See,
Okay,
Wally
sit
might
down.
say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you. Really?
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough?
I've already tried my best to match
Oh,
their
вопросики
speech pat,
какие-то, блин.
or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right?
А, понял.
Was that Seat Lolly's?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this.
Бля.
They appear to be feeling.
Она-то ни хрена не знает.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there. Yeah, judging by Paimon's
Wait. The Phlegist. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape.
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. We've got to find him. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't. No. I've got to be careful. Otherwise, he'd get hit as well.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said. There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wants...
Given there are two signals leading from here. I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Roron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring.
And off she goes! Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing! Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we... She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner...
И куда нам?
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Артерии земли.
Did you find something? Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might... That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make... But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he was...
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath.
Вижу. Так. Так, я увидел плохая связь, да? Ну-ка. Все установилось. Да, хорошо видеть, что, блядь, что у меня это. Медленно просто идет. Состояние плохое. Хотя здесь нормально выглядит, блядь.
I'm very
Ну-ка.
sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much, and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the... Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more...
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here. And I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malweek. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember,
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
Hey, why are you sitting on the...
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were...
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exercise.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If in any case, let's take a bit more... Need to be more careful.
Feeling better yet, Travel?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this. But if you want to make it up to me...
Куда нам? Дальше, да? А я так могу. Мне вот интересно, старых персонажей, я так понял, озвучки не будет, да? Мне вот интересно, а блять, как я, Мафуика, или как я забыл, будет ли озвучка у нее? Это же Архон, блять.
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the...
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently...
Huh?
Wow. I'm going to...
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? On my count. You're still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against!
No escape это ты, блядь.
Looks like I went too far. So quiet.
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
Бля.
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately...
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as...
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorn vine. Given...
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid?
Be wary of bees prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and...
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got...
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll... They didn't...
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the...
Okay. Now answer me honestly. Were you the one...
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and...
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic.
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatu. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown
Your...
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you
recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in...
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
Разговорчики. Телепорт.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rest.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, Could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Lolly is willing to serve as your guarantee...
Sure. I'd be happy to do that.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron!
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for... Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen.
Oh, thank you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. Come with me, Auroron. We've got a...
Goodbye, Gramps.
Блять.
Oh, we're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it, What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So, that Auroron, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced to help the Fatui, when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon we still have another whole day before the meeting, so...
Дождитесь 20. Окей. А, так мне придется так делать, да? Так. Так, направляйтесь сюда. Я думал, то у меня за окном звук какой-то тут. Это место, где я тут был.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just...
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but...
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you...
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could.
Но никого тут нет, что ты
It's all clear.
смотришь.
Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character.
Причем?
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks, rather than facing you as an enemy. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably collapse. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means, and once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may...
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan, in order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind, guess that...
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan... Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what...
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete. I cannot say. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can...
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
И кто это?
Something! Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
Нана.
See, Lolly? When did you get...
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools and unconscious... How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the... Oh, here we go again! Cat got...
I'm not trying to avoid...
Oh! And now you're talking back! Well...
I'm sorry, Granny.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Ебать, у нее голос.
Wait, see, Lolly! Please calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the... You're right, Traveler. Let's go.
Пиздец, я. Мне вот интересно, как на другой озвучке, когда будет орать. Блять, проблема, конечно. Хотя для видео это не проблема. Я это забыл сказать, да и по факту пофиг. Поскольку кое-кто заблокировал Discord, я нашел одну программу, хотя это не программа. Проще говоря, я теперь могу стримить. И как бы иногда она шалит, и скорее всего на видео это не проблема, но иногда желтый значок появляется, так что по факту это прям уж такая проблема. Но из одних гондонов, блять, которые Discord заблокировали, суки ебаные. Из-за них я как раз нашел одну программу. Хотя это не программа, проще говоря, я переключился на другой инет с помощью нее. Ну, в любом случае, теперь я могу стримить, хоть и не так хорошо.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me... Really? You're...
Блять.
Just use your brain for a second. What? You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're...
Why is he staring?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's scolding.
Понял.
Oh,
Когда будет орать?
you dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me?
О, я хочу послушать полностью ее на это.
Sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny.
Okay.
Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables. I don't need anything from you.
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and sudden Auroron. If you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
Блядь, он ушел от нее.
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me, little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Так, у меня походу снова, блядь, ёбнуто. Ну-ка. А нет, у меня... Поймешь, блядь, с этим.
Whoa, that's a little extreme.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew it. We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take...
Так, уходит дым.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry?
All right, it's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how...
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Really? You're not gonna take her offer? That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot quieter since Auroron ran... he's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more...
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
Are you sure? We can save you some more.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together.
Sure, that's fine with us, but...
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak...
Окей. Куда идем? Ой, бля. Ой, еще начнется. О. Нет?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of...
О, пошло.
But Paimon only sees one.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, Bob.
Do you think she's drunk?
Да не, она не пьяна, что ты.
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back?
No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now.
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well.
Well then, you have my thanks.
Точно. Ой, бля.
Sitlali? Sitlali?
Выберу.
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny?
Are you still with us, Sitlali?
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell I mean, come on! Monster? Me? Really?
Granny Sitlali, you're not a monster.
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid! Yeah, you! Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open?
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind this...
She's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually...
Is this another specialty of the Masters of...
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself. While she can easily pick...
Warning, warning. Red. Red, the color of danger. Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it...
Phew.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just...
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear.
Пипец, мне нравится.
Wanna take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame.
Actually...
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is a...
Okay.
So, you heard...
It's okay, Sitlali. You had every right to complain.
I can't take it anymore! Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver.
So that, happened?
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or... Take a walk with me.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Пипец. Перс мне нравится, охуенный просто, блять. Ой, блять, какой охуенный перс, блять. Ой, бля. Жалко, что его выбить не смогу. Да и не хоть. Ну, перс прикольно, но я уже себе выбил шеломен. Ладно. Ну этот перс тоже прикольный, в принципе.
Well, great view, right? I love coming.
Wow, it's beautiful!
You're...
Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. Let's just have a casual conversation.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person...
Well, I guess and you're right. I don't I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been
But you're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny...
Well, you are powerful.
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that. What about you?
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of I make people realize that no matter how hard they work... not to brag or anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny.
Yes, but Auroran's... Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, the reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as no one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls, and a possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. When the chief asked for my opinion, Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, the plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, everyone thought he would be happy he survived. He asks this question.
Wait, what?
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroran has a strong ability to perceive souls. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what... Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back! You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly. Maybe you should head back and...
Probably drank too much. It's okay. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. You've helped me so...
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her, but she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning.
Вы что все зеваете, да, суки. Блять. Теперь я хочу зевать, сука. И больше их никто не видел. К ним этот, наверное, придет, да? Нет. Странно. Так, секундочку, давайте я кое-что хочу проверить. Я могу? Нет, еще недоступно, окей. Да блин. Что за гостиница такая большая, да? А, это и гостиница, и это, ебать, конечно. Я думал, тут всего лишь это есть и все. И что у нас тут происходит? А, это.
You're already here. I was just about.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive. Especially after all.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the speaker's chamber. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Don't worry. I never forget a promise to a friend. Thank you.
She left in a hurry. The situation must... Oh, looks like a lot of people are...
Здесь же вроде двери есть, да? Опа, ну-ка, разговорчики есть?
Over here. Perfect. Our star outlander has appeared.
Так, Мула не разговаривает, а другие?
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now. But I can't. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mulalani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right. What about you guys? We could go together.
По факту не роляет.
Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Who knows? Maybe yours truly. That would be pretty great, actually. I hope it'll be fine. Your tribe.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly...
Oh, and some of us...
Koichi, do we really have to...
It's alright. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Arc.
Ну-ка, Мафуика, у тебя голос есть? Должен же, наверное, да? Ты все-таки же Архонт. Ну-ка.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation.
That's all right. We're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the children of...
What?
What?
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal...
Wait! You can use soul...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the... Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before, given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want... Now it's true. Both plans come at a risk. But after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons having a contingency plan is our duty. Not just to the people of Naupstil. This has always been a well-kept secret.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Not even a little! We would never... Wait, what are you talking...
Just as maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
You scared Paimon. You really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and as for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle—
Wait! You're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up—
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced— No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. Oh, now you doubt my strength. That hurts, Traveler. If we had time to spot— Anyway, even if we respond to these threats in time, I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night, I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defense. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the truth.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Moani. She can't be too far ahead.
Не переживай. Да всего лишь я проебусь, блядь, в телефон. Чё так далеко? Чё так далеко, блядь. И пофиг, что у меня шелоня. Так что, в принципе, пофиг. А, качи.
Quick, over here, to safety.
Сейчас это будет... А, и это...
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
Сейчас рыба. Боль. Ой, бля. Печальная история.
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together.
Ну, пока что только 2 озвучки пропали. По крайней мере, я так услышал. Так что как бы только 2. Как-то не критично, хули. И критично в тот же момент. Что?
Stay safe. We've got this.
А, снова это. Окей.
Bring it.
А, я понял.
I really thought I was done for. I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the abyss.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes. By the way, where's St. Lolly?
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe. She said we can deal with the ancient...
Yeah, that makes sense. The attacks are... Alright, this isn't a good place to talk.
Так, секундочку, я отлучусь. Продолжаем. Куда нам? Портик. Я вот это забыл сделать. Где это? Я вот это вот.
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got here.
The abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors. You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all this time, but more and more people are realizing it's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse, but...
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at...
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but refuse... Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really blame him.
We talked to Moika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan is too high, and, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she wouldn't...
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proved when it comes to Natlan's survival,
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seems like she wasn't holding anything back this time.
The next question is, if the captain found a new way to save Natlan, how...
This is all super confusing.
We still don't have enough information. Once we figure out what the Fatui are doing, well...
Let's head back then. Moika said her intelligence officers should return soon. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give...
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own. With a bit more information, we just might get to the bottom of the whole
I was just about to ask. Count me in. If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from Registered? Nah. I'll just follow you around. You know, go where you go. You got it. I just don't want to make the trip back. Alright. See you all later.
Oh, you betcha!
Девушка качана не слышно. А в принципе, она прикольная, у нее голос был. Хотя... Ведь кто? Ведь Кинич, да, вроде? Я не помню уже его, как его зовут. В принципе, тоже все печально. Все печально, ну ладно. Надеюсь, все исправится. Хотя проблема с самой звукозаписи. Студия звукозаписи. Проблема там как раз таки.
I'm fine. No.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to follow.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain.
Давай. Объясняй.
Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Это что за хуйня?
Were they attacked by the abyss? No, wait.
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the
Thank you so much. I wish there were...
We don't expect anything in return. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks, just...
Oh, okay. We can do that.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet...
Got it. Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain.
Exactly. We could be onto something. Still, there was no trade. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But
maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's real.
So this is where they were headed. Looks tricky. It's
Koichi. Wait for me here.
Oh, no, you don't. How are you planning to get through all...
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting...
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't find cover? You won't have...
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if that intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not...
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for... I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
You really believe?
Fine, don't believe me. But you know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing...
All right. If we start arguing, this will never end.
Guess that means I win. Don't worry.
All right. Same plan as usual. We split up, communicate with hand signals. Make sure our blind spots are... Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
Asshole. Чё не задумали тут? Вообще не видно. Если бы это игровая...
eyes all over this place. I should wait for... Now.
Да.
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need... Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. I'll wait for her signal.
Она не видит, что ли, блядь? Снизу тоже видно, блядь, по-моему.
That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep... Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal.
А еще ее надо, что ли, пихать?
Time to move. That was close. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my neck. Now's my chance.
Да.
I made it! Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
И чё это? А, это...
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh! What the heck is that? What do you... I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. They've the people on the hill over there left to help their comrades.
Пиздец, стелт.
Come get me, Chaska. I hope she gets this hand signal.
That's Koichi's signal.
Сейчас упадет, да?
Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear. It should...
Как она тогда поранилась-то, блядь? Что же произошло-то с ней? Эти все еще спорят там, блядь.
I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though.
I was wrong, Koichi.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it?
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory.
All right. If you're not gonna... Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even...
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. Took us long enough.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think? No
What was that sound?
Uh-oh. We've been spotted.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? You're a...
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces. It looked like they were waiting, though.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right?
You've done very well. I could make a comment on knowing your limit.
I know. I'm already
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the device is a complete mystery, even to us.
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar... Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natlan familiar.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some. I've prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude.
My patience. That's so nice of them.
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing our duty for Natlan.
Well, if Koichi doesn't want her favorite...
I accept. Thank you, Archon.
What am I gonna do?
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too. I'll start investigating the source mechanism right away. If I learn any...
Yummy snack!
Спасибо, блять. Не надо диджеем быть.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home, with our parents there to keep an eye on her.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you...
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. On the off chance something like that, but I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets. I guess you're right.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were...
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor...
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand?
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my...
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making...
That's just not true.
You think I don't have...
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon never said...
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate.
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. We're family. I can't help it if my older sister is...
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down, so we'll always have our differences.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize I...
Be my guest. Come on, see you later, Traveler and Paimon.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye, you two. Take care.
Okay.
Those two will probably make up for real at some... Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over
Sorry for popping up out of nowhere. Again.
Why do you look so awkward?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest. I'll treat you to some charcoal.
Awesome! Just give us your orders.
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news.
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Auroran has always wanted to save Natlan. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroran is probably back.
I agree with your hypothesis. And just now, Auroran came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend—
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success. Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left,
I'm surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on— Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so... all these years of calling me Don't
say that! Your tribe all raised him...
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind. Besides, Auroran is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his
Wait,
Look, remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created to keep it, and this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get— You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing— Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would find the gem as soon as he opened the— He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick—
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more—
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memories in—
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who took—
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away!
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can finally track him down. I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but do you think he'll get mad at me?
That's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger. Yeah, you're right. First anger, then tears. Oh, wait, who are you calling?
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
I need to look at his memory. I don't care. And I won't—
You sure you'll be okay? We can come—
Did you just say—
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because,
Fine. You can come.
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers!
Well, then I place my— Alright, time to sneak into someone else's memory. You heard it here first. I wouldn't be too— Are you ready?
Нет. Ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду. И чё за
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What you up to?
No, just some idle
Sounds fascinating.
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Only if you're up. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a Saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your—
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
You really knew I was coming. That's pretty—
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just—
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. If you run into them, be—
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not? Why do you live here alone?
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui. The one—
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you.
Granny? What does an outlander— I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying and now he's leaving? Hey! At least tell me why—
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro are...
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to... He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and...
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander.
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. However, there's no reason to over-engage.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really mean it? I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care? It seems like his subordinates referred to him as the captain. Never heard of him before. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. Oh, what is he gonna do?
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other—
Yes, sir!
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there.
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time.
The time for idle ops. This nation is out of—
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna... They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until... Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines. It's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where... Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost.
As for you, I must confess.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. You don't have much time. And you're injured.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out. You heard something from here.
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in...
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast...
And yet, one of those very beasts...
Then speak.
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So...
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a wreck.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. So, we're in the same...
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali? Do you know her?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I met...
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect...
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose...
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're...
Strange. Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Eastly. Someone capable of...
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to you.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to... I see. Interesting.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root prop by reconstructing the ley line.
Woo!
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just, a little bit.
Of course. I'm just... Oh, I'm so mad at him.
Всё. Пошла.
After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-right. Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do. He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway, back to what we just...
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to... What does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But...
The loom of fate?
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be affected. Oh, this is big.
Which means... the captain has been honest from the very beginning.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh,
Yes, she needs to know about this.
Ебать, закончил. Окей. То есть первую мы закончили. Ну-ка, вот мне вот кое-что интересно, секундочку. Так. Ну, давайте немножко поболтаем там и первую серию, в принципе, заканчивать будем. Потому что я посмотрел, у чела где-то еще 12 где-то минут примерно, это уже будет середина. Так что... Были не куда? Сюда. Так что давайте дойдем до одного момента, который я посмотрел у чела. Будем там заканчивать, чтобы, ну, во вторую, что было сразу же.
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek. Oh, with his granny's permission, of course.
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take...
Дело в том, что... И чего нету. Военный разговор.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal.
Is reconstructing the ley...
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. Very similar. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to...
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got...
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are an urgent...
All right. I understand where I'm needed.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure...
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right. Back to the matter at hand. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea.
Ну, нам это нахуй не надо.
As you all know, Auroron is working with the captain and we need to stop their... The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, ahead of their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage, we'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while...
No.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to... The captain won't be on the front lines. As a season... No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in... Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we... Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich. Not even myself.
Understood. Then we should, just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain straight on unless you have... You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, everyone.
Надо говорить наскореть. Так, давайте где? А, прям тут.
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gap.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want...
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter.
Так, наверное, можно заканчивать хули. Какой-то тут. Или же нет? Ну-ка, вот чел это сколько он? Ну, по факту, ладно, давайте еще. Пофиг. Куда нам? А, в эту прям, ебать.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Куда нам, блин? Че, их видеть? Окей. Это сделал. Я это сделал, стой.
All right, that's done. Let's head to the foot of the mountain.
Ну, точно, тогда.
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. We'll take...
I can see the inside!
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you should head back.
All right. Please, take care.
Это уже это, да. Так, ну раз такое дело, давайте хули. Ну, чел это где это? Ну, чел это пиздец. Я даже не знаю. Блять, даже не знаю, что делать. Ладно, пофиг, давайте. Или нет. Я вот не знаю даже. Чел это сколько? Чел это даже не половина. Ну-ка.
How many forging commissions do I still have to
Ну у
finish?
него тут несколько минут. Ладно, давайте. Я проверю. Давайте все-таки дальше продолжим. Короче, следующий серии. Так что давайте. Всем пока-пока.